What's going on YouTube? Dannydecks here. We are back with episode 4 of the Road to Masters series. I'll be starting silver today. Before I get into our weekly chest or any of the actual climb, I'm here on my main account. I am just doing 2 quick deck reviews. Anders, I believe that's how you say it. Hopefully that is your name. If I mispronounced it, please let me know. Has been having some trouble in bronze. He's a newer player and he submitted 2 deck lists and I'm just going to go over them, give them my thoughts, some potential replacements, and then we'll get on to the series. So, the first deck, I took a look at this already. This is a very similar list to the one that I am running. There's a couple of cards that right away I'm just going to straight up cut. So I'm going to get rid of Aftershock. Aftershock, normally with removal, you want to be paying 1 mana for 1 damage. Anything better than that is great, and that's at fast speed. This, however, is 3 damage for 4 mana, and it's slow. The real upside to Aftershock is that it destroys landmarks. This is a tech card against Frozen Thralls or Bandletree. If you're not running into those, which I don't think you probably are, you can definitely cut it, so I'm going to start off right away by cutting this. The next thing that really stands out to me is the Withering Mist. Withering Mist just doesn't feel like it's giving you the value, in my opinion. It seems a little bit slow. Not a huge fan of the Withering Mist. You can definitely re-add it after, or just not take it out in the first place, if you feel like it's working for you. However, from my playtest experience, this is kind of a very specific tech card, and it's not going to cover too many matches, so we're going to get rid of this as well. This leaves us with 37. I will say the rest of the list looks very solid. This is very similar to the deck I am currently running in my Road to Masters and my Hextech Spooters list. The next thing I would probably cut is I would remove 1 to 2 Vi's, and I would just add a couple Jaces. The reason I'm going to add Jace here, we'll get to in a second. We're going to turn this list into a little bit different, very similar to the one I'm running, and I think that'll be more effective. Depending on if you want to keep Vi or Kindred, that's really up to you. We'll keep Vi, however, Kindred is just as good. It really depends on what you like. This leaves us with a couple of extra cards. I am a firm believer in my boy Reggie here, especially for this archetype, so we're going to add 3 Reggies. The reason I like Reggie, this deck seems very hit or miss at the moment, or prior to adding this. You either get your early drops, or you have to wait till you're like your Kindred or your Vi. And that can feel pretty bad. This is just an additional body on the board, and then when you get it late game, it doesn't feel bad either. Picking this up when you're at 10 mana, in top deck mode, will get you some more value. It's just a very solid card in the archetype. I like the Ruination. I'm going to keep that. I would ideally run Ruination in my own list. I like 3 copies of Elise. Elise is probably one of the best champions in the game. No reason to remove it. As for tips and advice on how to play the deck's very versatile. I'm actually running, I have 2 videos on this deck called Hextech Spooters, not to mention my Road to Masters series. Up until this point, I've been playing essentially this deck, or a very close version to it. Should be tons of gameplay examples, how you want to pilot it. It's really up to you. The last cards here, I would like to add Shock Blasts somewhere. Personally, I'd probably get rid of the Whales. It's kind of a tough part. At this point, it's a little bit tough on what you want to get rid of. I would cut maybe an Atrocity, personally, and maybe a Vengeance. So I would recommend adding 2 Shock Blasts. These are rares, you might not have them, but you definitely probably want at least 2 Shock Blasts. I probably would just get rid of the Whales, honestly. Maybe 1 whale, 1 box. I don't know. Maybe go like this, and then we can run 2 boxes. This looks like a pretty solid lineup. So, overall, very solid deck. You gave it to me, it was already pretty much in good shape, just needed a little bit of a tweak, and you can get there. I climbed to Masters with a list that looks pretty much like this. Might even be the exact same list, to be completely honest with you. I'll take a look in a second. So, you're heading in the right direction. Very solid deck, and you can get there, just take some practice. No issues. Just take a quick look at my list. So this is the list I actually climbed 2 Masters with. Very similar. I'm only running 1 Awakening, 1 Darkness. But overall, yeah, this is my actual list. And this is a Masters ladder list. Climbed all the way through Diamond. Actually, I think like Platinum to Diamond to Masters with just this deck. No problem. I went on like a 23-3 streak. Absolutely crushed it. So the deck that you first submitted, top quality. You definitely are going to get there. However, this is the second deck that was submitted. This deck, I will start off very briefly. I don't want to give you like a 2-second deck tech. However, I would not commit any resources into this deck. I don't think that the Daybreak archetype is very powerful. Having access to all the cards, I've tested this archetype very thoroughly. The best results I had was actually with Sivir and Leona. I'll explain why in a moment. So, unless you really are adamant on playing this archetype, I would probably just stay away from Daybreak for now until it gets buffed or some better cards come out. But yeah, I'll go over why. First things, I'll go over the weakness. Basically, this list, you have no real win condition. It seems odd, right? The win condition is play shit on the board and eventually attack, and win. You don't have much removal. The only removal you really have, outside of potentially challengers, is single combats and concerted strikes. And they can feel a little bit heavy, and they can be pretty easy to play around. I'm sure a lot of the times, your opponents are dealing with your stuff, and you probably can't even really develop a solid board. The remedy to this, well, first, your 3-drop slot is pretty weak with these two. I would prefer double priestesses. This is a rare card, so I don't know if you have access to 3 of these, but I would cut Lunaris and go straight up Solaris. The reason being, the card pool that you pick from with the Solari is much more narrow. What is it? 4, 5, 6, right? 4, 5, 6. Yep. And if you notice, there's only 2 for each of those, which means you're going to get likely a falling comet or a meteor shower. This is going to give you additional removal when playing Solari Priestess almost every time. The Golden Sisters are just great. 2 bodies, 1 card, and they're both pretty good. Even Written in Stars can be great, especially in a deck like this where you really want Leona. And the Traveler gives you access to the entire Invoke pool. Overall, I think the picks you grab from Solari Priestess are just better than the Lunari Priestess. Lunari Priestess pulls from the entire pool of cards here that I'm scrolling through, whereas Solari only grabs the specific ones. That's the first change I would make. Another change I would make to this deck is you really want Overwhelm in some capacity. This is a common card. I would definitely be adding some Zenith Blades somewhere in here. What you take out is a little bit questionable. I'm not really sure. A lot of this looks kind of standard. I'm not a huge fan of Solari Sunforger, so I would definitely drop at least 1 or 2 of these. We'll add 2 of these. Screeching Dragon can be good. He's pretty good. He's a little bit heavy. So we'd go with 2 Zenith Blades. This will give you some Overwhelm. And another thing I would really add to this deck is some Rally. You are in Demacia. The biggest strength, in my opinion, that Demacia has is the ability to rally. And with this archetype, what you really want to do is develop your board, keep your board going, make some good trades, clear out their stuff, and then rally for the win. Whether you just decide to go with the cheaper version that is common with Relentless Pursuit, or the premium version that is Golden Aegis, this is a rare card. I highly recommend you add some rallies into your deck if you want to play this type of archetype. The other thing is you're only running 3 out of 6 champions. It's probably pretty unreliable that you're going to get your Leonas. J4 is okay. I might consider cutting J4, but I would recommend adding Garen. I know Garen's free, so you can definitely have 2 copies of Garen. He does fit in the archetype quite well. Might get rid of Concerted Strikes. They seem a little bit heavy, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Maybe not. I wish I could press Z to undo. Concerted Strike's actually a really powerful card too. In terms of what you cut, I'm not really sure. If I'm going to add Garen, I'd probably cut Screechings for Garen. This seems okay. If you have a third Garen, maybe add a third Garen. Then it really becomes a Garen deck, honestly. However, Garen does fit amazingly with this archetype, especially if you're rallying. Plus, when Garen levels up, he rallies for you. Really useful. He's not the most powerful champion. I'm just doing this assuming you have a budget, and I can't just, you know, create you the ultimate deck, which this archetype will never be the ultimate deck anyways. The other thing, we want to cut a couple cards somewhere along the line for rally, and there's also this, the Solari Sunhawk. This is a common. This card's amazing in this archetype. I think it's probably one of the best Daybreak cards, like bar none almost. Might cut a Sergeant. It's really tough. Sergeant's a very solid card. You could probably just go like this, cut one of these, and then you fit 3 Hawks in. That seems not terrible. I might not even just run Sergeant, honestly. Sergeant's just a super powerful, like, he's a 3-drop with 3/4. Solari Sunhawk, however, is just, in combination with Leona, this is going to stun 2 units. So, like, in the theory, you would have, you play the Sunhawk with a Leona on the board, you stun 2 units, you attack in, and then you rally, and you attack again, and you just close out the game. That being said, I'm not sure where you want to fit these rallies in. That's kind of a tough decision. You'd have to play test and do it for yourself. You might even want to fit the rallies in instead of the Zenith Blade. Kind of your call. The thing I like about the Zenith Blade, however, is it is a Sunbreak card, or Daybreak card, whatever you want to call it, which it synergizes with your Leona. You could cut a Solari Soldier. This card's only really good on 1, or if you have a leveled up Leona on the board. Oftentimes you draw this and he's just a 2/2 1-drop. That's not great. The Fleet Feather Tracker is significantly better in my opinion. Leveling up Leona isn't really difficult either. Oftentimes you'll just level up Leona regardless. So this is kind of an example. Use the other cards that I recommended. Play around with it if you really want to make this archetype work. I don't think this archetype's really worth investing into. I wouldn't recommend putting your resources in here if that's if you're on limited resource. Hopefully that was helpful. Have a lot of experience with this archetype in particular. Like I said, I play it with Shurima. I run Sivir. The weakness I really find with it is, one, you're kind of lacking removal, which another good removal would be Sunburst. This is a rare card, so I didn't want to include it. But Sunburst is actually a very powerful removal tool. Without having 3 copies of Leona, it almost feels wasteful to go fully into the Daybreak. That's just my opinion. So yeah, you got a bunch of different options. Overall, I think the deck is going to control the board well. You just need to find a way to close out the game, and I'm sure that's something that you've experienced playing it. You often just get chump blocked by spiders. Like, 1/1 spiders will just stop you from killing them all day, and it probably gets frustrating. You can only do so much without proper kill cards like Zenith Blade giving you Overwhelm, or Rally giving you additional attacks after you've cleared stuff out. I think Garen would be a strong addition if you need a budget champion. That being said, that's the end of my deck review. If you guys have any decks you want me to look at, if you're a newer player especially and you're struggling, feel free to drop a deck code along with a short description of what it is and where you're struggling. And I will do my best at the start of every Road to Masters episode to do a deck review or 2.
There is nowhere left to go but up.
Alright, and we are on the Road to Masters account now. Oh, to note, I didn't play yesterday. I did claim the champion capsule. It was a complete letdown. I got a Rek'Sai, totally useless to me. Feels bad. Let's see what this chest is, though. Okay, not bad. Kind of alright. These are some decent cards, actually. Take it. We will take that. And now for the big one, the weekly chest. gonna kind of look at these cards so that I have an idea of what I can maybe craft or play. Single combat's nice. Mask Mother's okay. Oh, that sucks. This poo. These just poo. Okay, I always like some shards. Shards are good. Not ideal, but it's not terrible, I guess. I didn't even know this card was a card. Holy cow. Alright. Seems okay. Parley's good. Boxtopus can be good. That's amazing. Epic wild card. Love it. Quicksand's good. More shards. Love shards. Insider knowledge can be good. We got nothing really good here. I guess Chip and Recall are not terrible. Ooh. True Shot Barrage. That's terrible. Fearsome Rider's good, though. Oh, and that's the end. Okay, that was kind of a letdown. I actually haven't got an additional champion from a chest in forever. Not bad. That's half a champion, actually, with 3 wild cards. Oh, no, that doesn't mean they're wild cards. Never mind, just 3 epics in general. Next, we will do the Expedition chest. I'm not actually going to play my Expedition. I'm just going to retire it instantly so that I can get another epic card. Upgrade to champion. Now, I wonder if they ever can. I've never seen it. This is a good card. And I will take some stuff. This is not bad. It's actually not bad at all. Alright, cool. Let's check our quest. Discard cards and challenge units. I think I will go with... I might actually play a discard archetype. Nah, it's probably safer to go with challenge units. Cast 2 spells in the same round. That's an easy one. Alright. First thing I want to do is import my Heimendonger deck. I would like to transition to this deck down the road. This will help me climb the end of the ladder, or if I ever get stuck. Before I experiment with any other archetypes or make anything new, I'm going to spend whatever resources I have towards creating this deck. Don't necessarily need a second Kindred, we can just run a second Jace. Now, Flash of Brilliance, I do need. Game. Can I not? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a little bit weird. I actually might not be able to fill this out. Do our best. I can only make one of you. Means I have... This is so weird. Uh-oh, no. Alright, that's not a big deal. What else am I missing here? The Heimers. And 1 copy of the box. Okay, discard, go back to the edit. See what we're missing here. We are missing full 3 copies of Heimer. I will craft 1, 2. I will add Jace. Ideally, I would like 2 Kindreds, but 2 Jaces works just fine for me. And I'm missing 1 of these, so we're really close, actually. This is good. We'll save changes. Alright, that's where we're at with the Donger. Let's delete these decks. Now, since we are at the bottom of silver, I figured let's get some variety in the mix and try to make a new deck and see if we can get it going. Now that I have basically everything I need for my Jaime deck, we just need, you know, another 1,000 shards and 1 more Adaptatron, and we can play this deck. I feel comfortable spending resources on other stuff. Let me just check my road map first. E and Z, this goes to wild cards. You know what? I might actually get lucky and have it upgrade. Epic capsule, epic card. Alright, that's kind of not too relevant, honestly. So, let's take a look at what champions we have access to. Oh, no. Stupid Rek'Sai. I wish I could get rid of this darn card. We could try a Jinx discard archetype. I mean, we do have 2 copies of Jaime. We could just play him, but I'm probably going to play a whole lot of him down the road, and you guys might get sick of him if I play him a little bit too early. But he will be my trump card and help me climb to Masters pretty easy. Let's try the Jinx, see if this works out. This means it's going to need to be these 2. This is a discard card. We'll just take inventory of what kind of discard cards we have. We could play some sort of aggro. Discard, discard. These are good for discard. Fallen Rider's a good discard card. This is good. I mean, this is just going to turn into a straight up aggro deck. Do you guys really want to watch me play aggro? I guess I'll give it a go. I mean, 2 Get Exciteds is a must. What else do we have here? Fervor, most likely, is good. Oh, Sump Dredger is great. Chump Bump's actually not bad. It gives me something to discard. However, I don't really want to be filling my hand. I'd rather be emptying my hand. Could play this guy. I'll throw him in for now. I might remove him later. Definitely want my 1 copy of Decimate. Ah, I do have an Augmented Experimenter. Awesome. I guess we could top end with Farron. I can't believe I have a Farron. This leaves the deck really bare bones, though. We're missing so many cards. You know, let's give it a go. We can probably get there, I think. I bet you this deck will still win you a bunch of games just because it's kind of aggro-y. Alright, we'll make a couple decks and we'll test a couple decks out. Not sure they're going to perform well. I'm obviously missing a bunch of cards. This is an archetype that, honestly, Darius probably fits perfectly into. Do I want to go Darius, though? We could go Scary as Darius. We could also play Swain if we really wanted to. We are going to be dealing a lot of damage with spells and stuff. Alright, let's fill this out with the aggro stuff. I don't really necessarily want this. We'll just add it, and then we can cut it later. Man, I kind of want more Zaunite Urchins. I just don't want to spend resources quite yet until I feel like I found a good archetype. This card is good. Spiders are awesome. This is good. This is good. Oh my god, I'm just building a basic aggro deck. Don't hate me, please. None of this is particularly good. Might's useful. Maybe 1 copy of Might. Probably no Mights. I wish I had Rummage. I don't really want to craft Rummage, though. At this point, none of this. Oh, I have 40 cards exactly, actually. Alright, I mean, we'll let this fly. We'll call this aggro. Okay, we have an aggro deck. I don't like Darius being the face of this deck. This is a Jinx deck. Where you at, Jinx? Okay, we got an aggro deck. What else can we make? I keep clicking show on owned. I'm so used to having like unlimited resources. Although my resources are limited, but being able to craft whatever the heck I want. Could play MF and Lucian. That could be interesting. Could play a Braum deck, actually. Maybe I play Braum, make like a funky Braum deck. Try this out, actually. Who would Braum go well with? Who is Braum's best friend? Definitely Garen. Oh, you only get 1 copy of Garen for free? That seems weird. I mean, this seems really scuffed already. I don't want to play Lucian in this deck. I'm just hoping this deck would be board wipey. Well, let's just fill it out, see if it fills out. I might just not keep this deck. Have to take a look, though. This could be useful. This is definitely useful. These are always good. Yeti Yearling is a pretty solid card, actually. Wait, do they give you Ash? No, I have to wait till tomorrow to get Ash. Damn. If I had Ash, that would be amazing. Alright, we'll play some Hot Soup. This is pretty good. It's not Grant, though. Only Give. Maybe I want to play this instead. I could play a Lucian deck. We'll just keep going. We'll just build her out, see how it works. This is good. This actually works well with Braum. This is solid. What are we at? 27. We need to keep going. This deck feels awful. Alright, we're scrapping it. We're scrapping it. The deck feels terrible already. Alright, take 2. I could play Zed Lucian. Gosh darn it. Go away. Alright, we'll play Zed Lucian. This should be a pretty straightforward, easy deck to make and play. Main question is, what do I want? Definitely need 2 of these. Definitely need these. This is a pretty safe card to craft, however, I'm not going to craft it. I don't know how much Ionia I'm going to be playing at the moment. But if you're looking to craft some cards, Twin Discipline is amazing. It might just get nerfed, honestly. It's that good. This is good. Do I want Lifesteal? I might. I'll consider it. This might, like, I kind of feel like Grand Plaza could be really solid. Might just play a Senna just to level up Lucian easy. This card's just solid. Radiant Guardian. I mean, I will have something die eventually with Zed on the board. Definitely want a Relentless Pursuit. I only have 1. Feels bad. Alright, we are playing super limited card pool here. Remembrance is actually okay. This is gonna be such a funny deck. It's like kind of a Zed rally deck, but I don't really have rallies. I just have 1 Relentless Pursuit. We'll get there. We'll get there. Screeching Dragon. Like, how mid-rangey do I want to push this list? I guess Screeching Dragon can work. Concerted Strike. Well, to be determined. Palm is nice, too. There's a lot of decent cards I can run. I like Purify. Silencing stuff is great. That's good against Pantheon. I guess I don't have a lot of combat tricks. I really have just these ones. So Radiant Strike, unfortunately, is going to be useful. Same with Chain Vest. Do we not have I Got Your Back? We don't have the I Got Your Back. That sucks. This is kind of useless because I don't want to bounce my stuff. I want to keep my stuff. This is good. Twirler's okay. Not really. Not really fitting the archetype, honestly. Bird could be alright. We got Cythria's. What are my 1-drops looking like? Basically, I guess she'll fit. I have 2 spots for champions. I actually think Garen fits in here too. That's my rally right there, is that Garen. Do I want single combat? I suppose I do. Since I'm running single combats, my deck is very 3 heavy. I almost want to keep these. You know what? I'll take them. Why not? Ending up with Remembrance. Will of Ionia is good as some pseudo removal. I might consider it. And do I just play this in the top end to maybe get in at the end of the game? I actually think Judgment. Judgment will work. And we could end up with that. This deck looks so scuffed. Like, how is stuff gonna die for Lucian? I need something that dies. This is pretty good, though. What would I put that on? There's not much I'd put it on. I actually think I would take Grand Plaza in this deck. Maybe not. I have a lot of challengers already. I don't need more challengers. It doesn't really affect a whole lot. My deck's already pretty challenger heavy. Sonic Wave could be good. Health Potion. I'll actually use my 1 copy of Recall. I could use that to perhaps protect Zed. Call this one Zed Lucian. Alright, what else do we have? MF. We are definitely going MF. Now, who does MF like to play with? I actually kind of think MF and Braum could go well. I can force their units into combat with the Braum. And this means we will go with this. Definitely liking some parleys. This guy's good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Wow, this deck seems like way better. Take hearts, not ideal, but I will use them. Hot soup. Oh my gosh, I got 2 of the scout ladies too. This deck actually seems probably like it's going to work out the best, honestly. This is like budget scouts almost. Except not quite because I'm playing Braum. Definitely going to run 1 Battle Fury just for that rando, like, hey, got you with Battle Fury. Not a lot of my stuff is dying. This gives vulnerable. Don't really need to do that. She can be good. But I kind of want to play lower to the ground. I will take this. Zap. What spells am I grabbing with Zap? Zap gets me some cards. I mean, I might as well. I don't have too many options anyways. This is good. Omen Hawk is good. What is this putting me at? 32. We'll take a Trendamere for the top end. We need to put 7 super duper suboptimal cards because we're already running a bunch of suboptimal cards. Just not sure how to get there. And we've used all the champions we have. Strangely enough, I actually think this deck's going to work. Doesn't have any combat tricks. Doesn't really need them now. A lot of 2-ofs. 2-ofs don't usually feel too good. This card would have been good. I think this card would be actually really good at 2 mana, but at 3 mana he seems too expensive. Could play Boxtopus. My 2-drops looking like centuries. Boxtopus times 3 might actually be clutch. I could play Boxtopus in combination with Take Heart and just get a absolute unit of a card. What kind of card draw are we looking at? We're looking at Century. I guess Zap. That's really it. So maybe we do want some draw. This will only draw me this guy and Trendamere. Is that worth running? Probably not. We'll take this. Maybe we'll craft a card for this deck just to get it rolling. I do think this might work out pretty well. Yeah, none of this seems really good, honestly. Do I only have 2 sentries? I only have 2 sentries. Alright, I guess no draw it is. This is a tough call. I don't know what to finish this list off with. I guess Mighty Poro. That seems so weird, running Mighty Poro base. Our 3-drops look pretty good. Tavern Keepers. I guess we could use 2 more 3-drops. Sure. 1 Fury of the North will finish it off. Okay, these are the 3 new decks I will attempt to play with today. I cannot promise they will be successful. As you saw, I am basically playing on bare bones stuff here. If I lose a bunch of games with all of these, I'll likely just switch back to my Vi list to get some wins in. I'm gonna stop for a second so that I can save this and not have to redo it later. Alright, I have saved my work, which means we can get into some games. Which deck do I want to try? I guess I'll try them in order. We'll go Aggro, Braum, and then the Lucian. I just gotta remember what cards I put in here. Holy cow. This deck, of all the decks, this deck actually might just perform the best due to the fact that it's aggro, and I might just get like a crazy hand. We'll see. My chest was very underwhelming this week. Hopefully next week it's better. I'm really close to finishing out my Heimerdinger deck. Heimerdinger? My Donger. I'm almost done with the Donger, which will be great. Not sure if this guy's on limited resources or he is just playing something funky. Don't want the Poro Cannon. This looks good already. Okay. Not a bad start, I suppose. I just gotta keep my stuff on the board. I expect this guy's gonna be playing board wipes, which can be scary. I'm gonna go Ballistic Bot over Spider.
Humanity is
Maybe this card doesn't fit. I don't know how much discard I actually have in here.
Safety disengaged.
So he passed, which means I'm going to open attack. Rather than develop into an avalanche, I'm going to just try to get as much damage in as possible. That is the game plan. Alright, hot soup. I'm cool with hot soup.
System upgrade. A ticket to the gun show.
We're going to throw down spiders, and hopefully he doesn't just open up with avalanche. That would suck. If he does, then, you know, so be it.
Perfection.
However, if he doesn't, I have a great crowd favorite coming down. Don't avalanche me. I actually kind of feel like silver is going to be easier than bronze was. I don't know why. Just a feeling. I feel like bronze was like super peak difficulty for the ladder, and then it's going to go down until I hit like, you know, maybe platinum plus. So he's attacking in. He wants to avalanche here. If he attacks, I'm going to just trade my spider so that he kills himself with the avalanche. And then I can play crowd favorite. Yes, I know I'm losing a 1-1 stat for my crowd favorite. But I think it's going to be worth it in the long run.
The people are my strength.
Let's go. Crowd favorite, baby. I don't know if I have enough discard to actually get Jinx to pop off. I definitely don't have a lot of draw or any draw, which will eventually level my Jinx by itself. Jinx will close out games. Jinx and Darius will be a good combo to end games anyways. The avalanching. Now he doesn't have a good avalanche. His avalanche sucks if he does it. Ice shards instead. Sure. Ice shards plus avalanche. Okay, he wants to ramp.
Prime and ready.
I actually probably just play another one of these guys. Nope. We're going to open.
That's me.
We want to just get as much damage in as possible. I really don't... Like an avalanche, if I develop and then he avalanches, it just doesn't feel good. This is good. This means he can't avalanche well. Concussive Palm. Alright. Is this guy playing Field of Mina? He might be. Do I ever just kill this thing? No. All damage must go face. We are aggro today. Definitely ignition into Grenadier. Jinx is super cool. I like Jinx. I'm down to play this out. If he wants to, like, attempt to wipe my board, he can go for it. He's going to take an additional damage and lose his stuff. So he's at 10 mana. Next round, he's going to 11. I have 2 more turns until I need to worry. If I can get this to die, I can Mystic Shot and then play Darius at leveled up Darius mode.
The trolls are going to war.
I actually probably just play Darius.
My axe is ready.
My ass is ready. Let's go, Darius. Yeah, that's a... I don't agree with this. I'm going to trade this in, and I'm going to Mystic Shot him as I wanted to. Then I'm going to level up Darius. He might be running Nopifies or heals or something. We'll see. Maybe I just trade the spider. Alright, I take the pass. I am going to develop. Try to get the crowd favorite down with a full board. Get maximum value for him. We'll see. Pillar levels Trundle. Maybe I should have thought that through better. Nah, I'm playing aggro. We don't really think things through. We just attack.
I salute
you.
Oh yeah. Maybe he has a Trendemir though. Trendemir would suck. This is gonna really help me. I can attack this with the Darius. That'll give me 4 damage. That's a Trendemir.
Strength like yours. Strength? You lot wouldn't last a winter.
This plus Mystic Shot.
Carve a
Attack with
path.
Darius. Darius is probably better. Then I can just full swing.
Blood, glory.
Right, because this is going to guarantee level up my Darius. He's going to take 1 plus this. We're going to pre-commit the Mystic Shot because I would like to level up Darius so Darius can do maximum damage.
You'll need more than that.
That is going
Nothing's tougher than
to...
a troll.
He's -2. He needs to block with this.
I see every
Sure.
move.
He's at 0 still. Needs to block with that. He's at 2 now. Cool. Works for me.
Blind for Noxus.
I am potentially taking like a super dangerous backswing here.
I'm ready. Run while you can.
But he's like really low HP. He most likely is going to have catalysts and all kinds of other healing shenanigans in his deck.
I
think we can get there, though.
Perfection.
Flame Chomper is not ideal. This is going to do 1. If he has no healing left in hand, which is pretty optimistic. Alright.
Prime and ready. Fire till nothing moves.
So I don't need to worry about second Trendemir at least. That's a good thing.
Something for my hunting
Seems
party.
odd. Do I just want to play out my hand? I think I do. I think I want to level my Jinx. If I can level up my Jinx out it dying, hopefully. Okay, that seems odd. He's going to give it a Fury of the North.
This is gonna be fun.
That puts me at 2. I'm dead technically. I kind of want to keep you around, so I want to keep all of this around. He's going to be able to do +3. That was a very weird Fury of the North. I would never commit that preemptively. This means I'm just going to do this. He's going to trade it with his Trundle, though. Damn. The best way to do this. I guess I have to say goodbye to Ballistic Bot.
Pitiful.
Puts me at 3. That means I'm still dead. Let me see. 6 plus 3 for 5. That puts me at 1. 1 HP is not enough. I do have to do this.
These first.
And if I have to do it like this, I might as well threaten Trundle. Oh, I can't threaten that.
Brings us
Okay, I'll have to do it like this. This sucks. I'm going to lose stuff. I will be able to level Jinx, though. Yeah, I knew he'd Fury the North. That was so weird. He could have, like... What he should have done is not did that. Then he could have caught me playing greedy. Instead... I'm not going to die that turn. And I can potentially get him if my Jinx somehow gets to go off. I can hit him with a Super Mega Death Rocket. I think that's what it's called. Super Mega Death Rocket and kill him. Alrighty. Okay, those are 2 cards that I can actually cast. Don't kill my Jinx yet. He didn't kill my Jinx. He didn't kill my Jinx. Rocket away. I think I got him. Maybe casting the rocket was a misplay. No, it wasn't, because I wanted to clear out the 0-1. Alright, and now he's Oh, he's dead.
Screaming helps not at all.
Right? He might actually just be dead here. Nice! Got him! Take that, budget aggro deck. That's funny. Solid win. Yeah, he misplayed with that Fury of the North. He honestly could have beat me. I probably would have played super greedy. All right, 1-0 with the Jinx. That's funny. Do feel like I got a little bit lucky. However, I was right. We will eventually level Jinx in this deck since we have pretty much 0 draw. Even if we don't have a whole lot of discard synergy, definitely got the 0 draw synergy. This is going to be a little bit tougher. I don't really think we'll be able to rush down the deep deck. We don't have the super good aggro tools. Jinx is actually probably pretty good. Mystic Shot. This is going to kill his 3/2 lifesteal. Probably just drop Jinx. We have 3 copies. It's like the only champion we actually have 3 copies of. And we don't really need Demolitionist. We're looking for a 1-drop. Alright, didn't hit the 1-drop. That's okay.
Give me the stuff! Stuff make happy!
Stuff make happy. I'm going to play Boom Crew Rookie. This way I will be able to potentially trade into this and still push damage. The goal is we want to push him to 10 ASAP so that we got the Darius. Oh, I forgot I had this. This is a good card. Yep, I expected the Sea Slug. I don't know what this thing's actually called. Sea Scarab. Figured he would do that.
I hope this works.
Okay, this is good for if I ever get a Jinx. That's scary. But he can't attack in now because I have coming in hot. Oh, he's going to attack? That's very foolish. He's trying to go deep fast. I understand that. I just don't agree with this attack at all. The idea is if you want to go deep fast, he has 2 on the board. He should just keep both on the board. Seems very bizarro. There's a Jinx. Jinx is good. Not going to quite play out my Jinx yet. Play one of these guys. Oh, he's got a 3rd slug. Okay, then maybe that's why he did it.
Got something for him?
He's gonna definitely trade like this, right? Which means I won't be able to play Demolitionist. I just don't really want to play into a Vile
For
Feast.
the Empire.
However, it doesn't really seem like I have much of a choice.
The few for the many.
I want to get as much possible damage as I can. Alright, so he doesn't have the Vile Feast? Oh, he still might. What am I saying? Just seems odd if he does.
Strike at their foundations.
Alright. We go no breaks. We take bad trades. We're aggro. Sure. Because I want to kill this, right? Then I can play Jinx followed by this. Really get there. Yeah, I want this off the board. I think this is right. Probably should have waited till the end to commit it. I just didn't want him to get the double toss when I kill this unit. This eliminates his toss by 1.
Backfired.
Now, assuming he doesn't have Withering Wail or Vile Feast, I could just trade here. However, he is getting deep fast.
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
That's not good. I would rather him attack. That means I really can't play Jinx. I don't want to pass, though. I'll play just the Precious Pet and see what he does. Lost Riches. I can't play Jinx. That feels really bad. Can, however, just discard this guy, I guess. Alright, it was a pleasure knowing you. Yeah, Darius. That's what I'm talking about. Darius will be very useful. Alright, this is good. I take this trade.
Routes closed.
Now he's deep. No, he's not deep. He just shuffled stuff into his deck. Alright, what's he at? What's he at? At 19. I only got 3 cards in hand. I'm very curious what they are. Definitely playing out Darius, though.
My axe is ready.
This is pretty counter-synergistic. Vengeance, sure. That was going to happen no matter what. We're getting in for 2, though. We might have lost. He's already basically deep. Ideally, I would get a discard card so I can get rid of this crowd favorite. Doesn't seem like that's
That's
happening.
so small, but she ain't lacking courage.
Alright, Precious Pet. Toad thing. And yeah, this is going to get traded in here. I just need to empty my hand so I can play
Fell
Jinx.
into him.
I never do anything to that. Just let it be. Darn, we might lose this. We were just too slow. We do have the Jinx leveled, which is nice. No Nautilus, please. Okay. He's one away from deep.
I'm on a roll!
He might have a Vengeance for my Jinx, which would suck.
Jinx? Stands
But
for
he
Jinx?
really doesn't have a lot of cards. Second Toad thing. I full swing. He's going to take good trade here, good trade here, and not really a trade. I don't think I attack with Jinx. Actually, yeah, I do. We're going to attack with Jinx. Sure. Yeah, he's going to go deep and heal, but it's fine. More treasure. So now he's getting a treasure, actually. He's going deep and getting one. It's not going to tell me what it was. Now he's going to kill Jinx. I knew I shouldn't have attacked with Jinx. Gosh darn. That was a misplay. I mean, but this is totally not over. I have one copy of Decimate in the deck somewhere. And these guys didn't die, which is good. Alright, this is good. This is burn. Oh, that's game over. Right? These things are 8/8s. Okay, we tried. Deep is going to just be a hard matchup. We don't have, like, the full set of aggro tools to get them down quite fast enough. My Jinx attack was obviously a misplay as well. I'll just blame it on the Jinx attack. That's probably what made the difference. So we suffered one defeat. If we lose again, I'll probably switch it up depending on how badly we lose. Like, that was sort of close. Maybe if I didn't attack with the Jinx there, I would have been able to kill him with death rockets. Probably would have been the plan. You know what? Not really. He had the treasure he got is also, like, the best treasure. I don't know if this is Zombie Anivia or Iceborne Spiders, or maybe it's both. However, we'll go like this. This seems fine. I actually might want to keep some treasure. I don't want this card. This card's just like, I want it later on. I don't want it early. I'd rather have a 1-drop. Same with Augmented Experimenter. Alright, this seems much better, actually.
That egg.
That sucks.
I have my orders.
That's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with.
I must get out of here.
I don't want to trade with it now. I'd rather trade with it on my attack. And if anything, I might just use Boom Crew Rookie and not actually attack into him. This could be good. I could just discard.
I can do this.
See what he plays. He might play Elise. Vile Feast. Alright. I think he is playing Iceborne Legacy Spiders.
Fuse?
He's going to block here.
Please, I have connections. Better run.
It's probably going to be pretty tough to get this guy, honestly. I'm thinking I will discard my House Spider.
It wasn't me.
I'll take this block since I suspect he's playing Iceborne Legacy. And I want to reduce the number of spiders he's got. I don't know what the best discard outlet is. This is good because it lets me go wide. But I would rather use these cards to draw me cards. Not bad. So he had a second Vile Feast. Alright.
Backfired.
Sure. Must be nice. And now he can Iceborne Legacy his stuff. However, we're just going to cycle through and hopefully hit something useful. This is pretty good. It'll slowly burn him down. Catalyst. Whoa. Okay, now I have no idea what he's playing. Maybe he's just actually just playing Zombie Anivia. I think this is better. This is going to net me more value over several turns. This is always going to just be a 3-2 that dies and deals 1. I have no choice but to take that trade. He's likely going to be running Avalanches and Withering Whales, so at least I got that card off the board and I can open up some better attacks. That's how I see it. Treat. Alright, is this an Elise or an Anivia? Assuming that's an Anivia.
Coming in hot!
Coming in hot. Play this.
Safety disengaged.
I'm going to open attack.
Join me if you want to.
He does an
live.
avalanche here. I'm definitely 100% open attacking.
Can you improve perfection?
As much as I would love to just like develop a nasty board, maybe I should just develop a nasty board. No.
Evolve
We need to
or
get in
die.
for as much possible damage. We can work on developing our board after. Definitely is going to play Anivia. Yeah.
A storm approaches.
Since he was going to play Anivia, I just didn't feel like
Safety disengaged.
it was all that wise to develop. Sure. That means he's going to play a Rekindler.
A ticket. to
Oh,
the
it just
gun
auto
show.
gave him Rekindler. Yeah, okay, that works. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe I just gotta go like this
Just need a
and
second.
then develop this guy. Alright, we got 6 burn with this, and this. Technically 7 burn, because we're gonna get another thingy from this guy.
Ready.
We can probably get there,
Let's
honestly.
soar.
I just take this. I'm an aggro deck, bro. I'm never blocking that. Gonna play out my crowd favorite right away. Just in case he attempts to board wipe me, I want to have a big beefy boy. If he goes for an avalanche, I'm going to cast my fervor on my ballistic bot, because ballistic bot will be harder for him to deal with. Withering whale, sure. I mean, I doubt he has a third. This is, like, hopefully he doesn't have a third copy of Vile Feast. That would be really dumb. And he obviously can't second whale, so this works for me. Play this out.
Can you improve perfection?
Can you improve perfection?
Fire
Alright,
till nothing moves.
he's at 6. I can Mystic Shot, put him at 4. Just hoping that we get there.
System upgrade.
Decimate, I think we're getting there.
Destiny awaits.
Think we're getting there. Play the Overwhelms in the front. Make it a little bit harder to deal with. So we have 7 damage in hand this turn. And we are already threatening lethal on board.
Brace yourself.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's
I
still not
protect
a
this
heal.
place.
Okay, there's a heal. Gosh darn.
Eternal winter.
That sucks. So now we're 2 off lethal. And he's going to kill me next turn. Maybe. I could kill this egg. Is it ever worth it to kill the egg? Tough call. This is a tough call. If I kill the egg, I can potentially have an additional turn. I mean, I'm not dead. Dead. I'm not going to kill the egg. I think it's probably right to just play for the top deck potential. I can still draw another Mystic Shot. I can draw, I guess, a Get Excited, which will get me there next turn. The Poon Baboon doesn't really help, but if I can play him out, I get a Flame Chompers.
Return to
Alright,
us.
now I am taking 6.
For my homeland.
Alright. How dead am I? 12 dead. 12 dead seems like a lot of dead. I think I'm
Let's
just dead.
soar.
This is game.
You must get by these first.
Right? Oh, exact lethal. Alright, he got me. Seemed a little bit unfortunate. Like, my opponent had, you know, kind of everything he needed. I did draw my Decimate, so I was pretty lucky, too. We were both lucky. Alright, Jinx. It was fun. Let's give Braum MF a go. Horsehair, Butcher, Omen Hawk. a funky deck. I actually kind of feel like this funky deck will do pretty good. My aggro deck is okay. If I were to invest resources in it, I could, you know, climb ladder pretty well with aggro. The only thing is, it's like that all aggro decks are pretty much the same, and that's why I don't really want to go into the aggro archetype too much. Seems like kind of a cheesy cop-out. This guy has no interaction, so we'll play like this. Looking for an MF would be good. No MF, but that's okay. Alright. 1-2 Shark. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'll burn for
Against
the
Lurk,
Hearth God.
I'm going to have to trade down the board as much as possible. He hit a Rek'Sai on 1. Wow.
You poor thing.
That's probably like the absolute best blind Lurk you can hit on turn 1. You could argue Pike might be better. I don't know if that's true.
There's always
Play
fighting
Boxtopus.
it once Pablo.
Alright. He might...
you're a weird
I might just get high rolled. Might be a super high rolling I took. Lurk's a weird deck like that. You just get high rolled and lose to Lurk. There's not much you can do sometimes. Like, this guy's already at
See the
+3.
Damascene border from here.
Seems good.
Look out
That
for
might even
reavers.
be a Pike. If that's a Pike, we're in trouble.
Light the signal fire.
Cool, another Sentry's not bad. The one thing is they don't really draw cards. The only downside is his stuff is massive already. It's going to be really hard for me to deal with them. I don't really want to write this deck off because of this game. I don't think that seems fair. Sure. I'm going to attack with just this guy then.
For glorious battle.
Yep, lovely.
Good death. Bless his motion.
So we've temporarily taken over the board. It's not going to last. Troll Chant's not bad. Troll Chant actually is kind of like, it's too late for Troll Chant. He got way too many Lurk procs already, that his stuff is just going to be grown way beyond Troll Chant. A Rek'Sai again? Oh, I guess he shuffled his Rek'Sai, that makes sense.
Furu do not
The
doubt.
Troll Chant here puts me at 6 and him at 5, so yeah, it does work. Okay, you know, maybe Troll Chant's not so bad. Don't think I want Mighty Poro. I'll probably play the Sentry.
Nothing
I need more
escapes my
draws.
watch.
Maybe I should have banked. I should have banked and played Battle Fury. I could have had a huge Battle Fury. Well,
The
opportunity
ocean
missed.
whispers her secrets.
Oh, that's not a good draw. At least it blocks, I suppose.
Always forward.
Am I going to give this Rhino too? I am going to give this Rhino too. I need to push damage as much as possible.
Ocean Mother.
Safeguard our
Ocean Mada.
homes.
Who's on top of the bounty board today? I'll prove myself to the War Mother.
In Avarosa's name.
Alright, let's get in.
Zeus!
Alright, on offense next turn. Well, he's going to have a Rek'Sai this turn. I'm actually probably just dead to Rek'Sai, right? I think that's how it goes. Yeah, that Rek'Sai's leveled. I could kill it with Battle Fury. I really just want my Battle Fury to win me the game, however. This only gives me 4 HP. Probably just play the Poro. Maybe I do play Battle Fury in order to deal with his Rek'Sai. Nah. We'll just go wide, and we'll hopefully Battle Fury him for the win. I think this is right. I was gonna say, don't tell... Well, this guy had double Rek'Sai. Wow. To be fair, Pike is way better than Rek'Sai. Another fish? Dude. Go away with your fish.
Ready the torches.
That's a good card.
Fortune favors the bold.
The
Alright,
ocean
hopefully he
is
doesn't
no
have...
place for the
Alright,
weak.
never mind. He does have. I still think I can get there. Okay, leveled up the Rek'Sai. I actually just might be dead. I don't know if I can do this. Who do I have in my deck that would be useful? The fish, the elusive guy? Minus 13. Well, means I need to block this guaranteed. Minus 3. So we
That's
have to
fight,
do
yeah.
this.
You've made your path.
Puts me at exactly 1.
Return me to the sea.
Now there's no way he doesn't block MF. Which means my Battle Fury is just not gonna work. I don't know why the screen sometimes gets... I got hit so hard that it like jumbled my cards. I mean... Give this guy vulnerable.
Allow them where they breed.
That was fun. Yeah, I don't think that's a good judge of the deck. It doesn't seem
we
fair.
plan our revenge.
He got pretty high rolled there. However, it is obvious that not having built out these decks properly, it's going to be difficult to consistently win. So far, the Jinx deck actually seemed pretty good. I do think that this deck can win, though. It feels okay. Alright, another Lurk player. Am I going to gatekeep him from silver? Maybe I should just let this guy win so that he can get to silver. Nah, never. We play to win every game. This will be useful if he has the Fearsome. I guess I'll hold on to it just in case. Really only keeping Yearling because I want a one-drop.
Almost.
Okay, this worked out.
Step lightly.
So he obviously doesn't have... Nah, not worth it. I was gonna say, he obviously doesn't have the Fearsome. Rather shuffle some Yetis in my deck, I guess. I could have alternatively let that hit me, and then I could use this to make a positive trade. We'll pass, see if he plays anything. Hopefully not fish. It's always fish. I say hopefully not fish, and then he hits fish with the Rek'Sai?
Success.
This feels terrible. Like, that's so frustrating. You just face Lurk back to back, and they just high roll you like 2 games in a row. That was a non-predicted Rek'Sai. That's absolutely insane. This guy hits fish into non-predicted Rek'Sai and plays it out? That seems really dumb.
What will you have?
An argument can be made to just take 8 damage here. However, I don't really think I want to. I could take the 8. If I take the 8, then that puts me ahead on the board. That might actually be useful. This could be also a massive mistake. You know what? I feel like I'm so far behind that I need to just take this. He'll shuffle his Rek'Sai, and then at least I can outdevelop him. But that feels so bad. I'm so salty. Like, his shit is so buffed now. He got 2 Rek'Sai procs, so that's +4, +5. Yeah, like, I can't... Braum can't even fucking kill this thing. That's insane. Huh. Okay, well, I mean, that's life. I'm gonna play this deck again. This is not a fair game.
Let's take this outside.
It sucks that my Braum's not going to be able to do anything. He's basically a dead card now. And he's going to Bone Skewer. It seems really weird, honestly. Not sure I agree with that Bone Skewer. But maybe he didn't want to take the trade. Well, maybe these Make It Rains will get me there. Oh, I don't think they will. Well... we can trade 2 cards into this thing eventually, and he'll die. Pull here.
I've carved meat bigger than you.
Alright, I really don't know what to do at this point. I took that 8 from Rek'Sai hoping I could get ahead on board, but I didn't really factor in that this dude is just massive.
I never miss.
I don't want to waste time. I'm not going to drag this out. This is a loss. There's no possible way I come back from that. I don't have any board wipes or proper removal in the deck. He just, you know, got 2 Rek'Sai Lurks, and that's how it goes. Lurk seems like a pretty high rolly deck, honestly. It's like you hit it or you don't. Sometimes they don't really get there, or they miss their Lurk, and it feels really bad for them. Other times they get Rek'Sais and Pikes really early in the game, and it just kind of ends it. Not too upset about it. Little bit salted, but that's okay. Alright, we're facing Pantheon. Pantheon with Tarek, my favorite. Do I want Omen Hawk on 1? I guess I'll keep Omen Hawk on 1. I might keep Butcher. In case he doesn't have a 1-drop, I'll be able to proc Butcher, and that'll be good. I don't need Hot Soup. Troll Chant should be okay-ish. Alright, this is not bad. I'll play Crackshot on 1, which will guarantee me my Butcher on 2. No. No, that's a mistake. We play Omen Hawk on 1. We want to buff our cards. He ended up having a faded unit anyways.
Ready.
So then maybe Crackshot is the way to go to block. Nah, doesn't matter.
I am ready.
We won't block this. We do want to go wide against this deck. Oh, nice. I'm so glad I made that call.
I never.
If he has Goat, that's a feels bad. Now I don't really want to attack him. Damn, maybe I should have just played Crackshot and open attacked. Nah, I'd rather have the buffed MF. You know what? It's fine.
My shield is yours.
Okay, the shield that is yours. That's fine.
Fortune favors the
MF's
bold.
pretty good here.
Steel is yours.
Just take 8 damage, casual, not bad. Could block here. I could block anywhere, but I don't think I do.
I
Maybe I
know
block
what
with
I'm
MF.
doing.
He doesn't have any possible buffs for 1.
My
If he's
kinda
running
play.
Radiant Strike, I'm gonna lose my mind. So we'll block Billy. Alright, it's not terrible. We got Braum as well. Braum's gonna be pretty useful. Could just play Scout Lady. Scout Lady seems good. You know what? We'll go Scout Lady.
Nagakablu's guide us.
Especially since Billy's off the board. This is gonna let us actually get some damages.
This is our way.
I mean, do I trade both of these in? Probably just play her. This is gonna die regardless, honestly, due to Sharp Sight. Yeah. I'm not sure why he would Sharp Sight this card as opposed to this card. I think that's a mistake. I'd rather invest in my Wounded White Flame. The card grows just way faster.
Return
However,
to the sea.
I will take whatever gifts they want to give me.
Guess we're going.
I guess Omen Hawk is probably the better card to throw away. Just get in here. What's his hands at? It's only at 2. We can play Braum for defense next turn. Hopefully Braum can not die. Not sure if he will or will not. We'll find out. Oh, that's pretty good. This card's 5 though. I want Braum. I want Braum on the board. We can just play Razor Scale Hunter next turn. This is only putting his Pantheon at 3, assuming he has some sort of combat trick here. He does have Gem. Alright, he gems up his Wounded White Flame. Sure.
Protect and strike.
It only puts it at 5.
Stand
So we could
behind
definitely do
Braum.
this. We'll take a shitload of damage, but could alternatively kill this as well, right?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
We can kill this. Okay, we might get there. We might actually get there. Chain Vest, sure, it only gives it 1 attack. That's not a big deal. Does make it kind of invulnerable to MF. Ultimately, not too bad. Not too bad.
It is easy.
We're gonna play Omen Hawk. Actually, no, we're gonna play Butcher. Oh, blocks the plus 2. This is actually really good. So we'll make this guy vulnerable.
There's blood in the water.
Pantheon isn't too scary. Honestly, I'm not too afraid of Pantheon. Golden Aegis. Sure. It's fine with me.
Swim quickly, little fish.
And we'll attack with this. That way it'll break the spell shield or the barrier off that card.
Love ya.
So he doesn't want to take that. He just wants to get hit. I'm totally cool giving him the old hit. Play this card out. Who do I want to play this card for, though? I might just attack again at this point, right?
Let's show
Would
our
do
friends
this.
they
But then if I do that, I would rather have this on the field. So we'll do this.
Started without me.
My MF's about to level also, which is amazing. Yep, let's do this.
Time for talking to.
We actually could force
Good
the
luck.
combat.
Have fun.
Ready? Aim.
I actually think I attack with everything. My MF levels, so I'm just going in with everything.
No regrets. No
Wow, we might get him.
winners.
Let's go, Braum MF, the unlikeliest of duos. Not really, you know what? The Ruined King game, they team up and they make a pretty damn good team, so.
No closer.
I'm assuming he probably has single combat, maybe? Is he still dead? No, he's not dead. Yeah, he is dead. Haha. Yes! Let's go, MF Braum. I knew they could do it for us.
The day is ours. Now we eat.
Oh, now we eat. Huge. That was a huge win. Let's go. That's so funny. Take that, Pantheon. My MF Braum jank is unstoppable. I mean, to be fair, my opponent didn't seem to have, like, any strike spells. I feel like that rally... I don't know what he had in his hand. That rally felt wrong. But we got there. That was fun. That was a fun one. I actually like this deck. It'll be interesting to see what the Lucian and Zed is like. I'm imagining it's just going to be Lucian and Zed. It might actually be pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. It's, like, made up of, like, just scraps that I have. Always got to keep MF in the opening hand. You might have an Omen Hawk or a regular Hawk, so I'm going to keep this. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems okay to me. And a Braum. That's great. Boxtopus. These are actually pretty good cards. I don't know if he's going to be running board wipes or not. Like, he's playing with Demacia, which leads me to believe he's probably trying to do, like, a mid-range type of strategy.
New recruit reporting
Okay.
in.
I would rather play Avros and Sentry than Boxtopus. Boxtopus feels like he'll be more important. If he wants to commit a freeze to stop my Sentry, like, go right ahead. Go right ahead, waste a combat trick on Sentry. It seems good to me. Downside is, I don't know if my MF is going to get to do anything here.
Look out for Reavers.
We'll have to see. Honestly, that doesn't bother me at all. Not really bothered by that in the slightest. I think that was a waste. Okay, well, we're going to play out the MF.
Looking for trouble? It found
Depending
you.
on what he plays.
A chill in the air.
That's fine. Now, I'm going to parley. The reason I want to parley here is I want to see if I can bait whatever combat trick he might be attempting here. So he doesn't take the bait. Question here is, do I risk my MF? Oh, he's playing Shatter. I guess I should have attacked. It's kind of hard to play around these random janky stuff. I'm also playing random janky stuff, so, you know, I'm one to talk. One freeze.
A real battle.
Definitely don't want to make it rain. Not too worried. Probably best to play out Scout Lady.
Every wave is a path.
That is awful. I guess it's going to end up chipping in for quite a bit of damage, but it just doesn't feel good. So far, I'm actually really liking Silver. I know I haven't really made any ground or anything,
All the
but
world on one arrow.
it just feels more fun. Silver is feeling a lot more fun so far. I always attack with both.
This is
Open
our
attack.
way.
If he wants to block any of these, well, I guess he can only block one technically with the Ash. Then he can do that.
Bring me the calm of an ice-shrouded world.
I'm still
That
good to
is
scrap.
gonna make him not happy. Could play Boxtopus number 2, actually. Yeah,
Nature does not mourn.
Boxtopus is gonna hold it down, because then I can follow this up with a Make It Rain and clear out his stuff.
Ring the flippin' bell! Should have stayed home, pal.
Ring the flippin' bell. I love this card. Boxtopus is so good. Alright, let's get there. We can do this. I am counting on this Make It Rain to actually kill his stuff. I don't know if it will. Who knows?
I'll do my best.
Let's try. Definitely attempt to block just in case.
Do not doubt.
It doesn't matter which one. Suppose doesn't. This will put me at 1. The Make It Rain hit. What is this guy doing with Demacia? I'm so confused now. I probably just play out multiple units, right? Like, I want to just get... I want to go wide now. And then we can finish it off with these two next round, and we even would have... We have 7 mana, right? Yeah, we can play our full hand. Huge.
Hide for a moment, run forever.
I'm going to attack with just the scout. I know he's going to block that, but I'm okay with this.
I protect
Sure.
my own.
Now we can play these two. Play all 3 of these cards, and I'll hopefully draw a card off this. We'll see.
Pain is nothing.
Sejuani herself. This works.
I deal in coins and carnage.
Now we get the Brahmathy. Probably play a Yi Being Warned on this guy first. Then we'll play Brahmathy. It's very weird that he frostbit her. I guess he's just kind of trying to stop the bleeding as much as possible. As much as I'd like to say he's running low on cards, I mean, I have literally nothing in my hand. This is kind of where I wish I had draw. I just don't have the wild cards to make draw. So he probably has Sejuani's signature spell in hand.
I'll rip that mustache off and wear it.
Have you met
And
my shield?
I'm going to lose Braum, but
You point, I shoot.
I'm down to trade Braum.
Always forward.
I'm down to trade my Braum for Sejuani's signature spell or some sort of combat trick, just so that I can get a card. Okay. Wow. Not even trading Braum. This is great news. This is crazy. I'm not saying my opponent's playing bad or anything. I really don't know. This is what I expected, like, Bronze and Iron to be like. I don't know why, like, Bronze was so freaking hard, but it really was. Like, if I was playing my, like, the deck I've been working on, I think, like, I would just absolutely destroy this. And I'm winning with random assortment of stuff. I don't
Stand and fight.
I don't get it. See, Sejuani's not even close. I just take that hit. Do I ever just level Braum? Do I care about leveling Braum? I want to go wide. Maybe he's playing Rally. Maybe his plan is Rally. I have no idea what he's doing.
Our strength is yours.
But yeah, it's just so bizarro. Okay. That's gonna kill Braum. I should have blocked with Braum. I'm sorry, Braum. Oh well. He did his best. Braum's still a good lad. I just open attack here. Fury of the North seems pretty good.
Break the silence.
Is he running Judgment is the question. Oh my god, imagine he's running Judgment. He might be, who knows. But I can't play around Judgment. Alright, Harsh Winds. Am I dead? Or is he dead, I mean. He's at 1. I always go for it. I am going to put it on this guy. This guy's just harder for him to deal with. He's a big boy. I might get him here. Got him. Oh my god, this deck's amazing. That's right. We're actually legitimately going to climb with this deck, maybe. Huge. And we got cards. Let's go. Hopefully that upgrades. Hopefully we get some upgrades. Yes! Where's the donger collection? Right to the donger. Now all we need 1,000 shards or a champion thing, and we have the deck. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, Braum MF, take us there. I'll probably keep this episode a little bit shorter, we'll see. I'd like to try out all my decks and then at least climb one tier. I'm at about an hour of gameplay in, maybe even less, I don't know. This video's already, like, plus the deck review that I've already done and the creating of these decks, probably already an hour and a half in. We'll see. It's getting a little bit late and I would like to release this. Asol and Shyvana. Alright, now we're facing a real deck. And we'll just have to do this. I mean, 1, 2, 3, don't want to risk having poo-poo curve. Seems alright. Really just gotta hope that his curve... Oh, okay, I always play this first. But yeah, I'm hoping that my curve is better than his. Seeming like Dragon Chow on 1. I don't know if I agree with blocking with the Dragon Chow. If he plays a Wounded White Flame on 3, it does get the buff, sure.
We wear red to honor the fallen.
Okay. I don't want to play anything. I'll pass.
To arms!
Okay. Take those. Take those every time. Huge. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad attack, perhaps, for my opponent. It's a little bit tough to say if that was bad or not. I'm going to open attack here for sure. Boxtopus, a 4-5. Well, he's going to be a 4-2, but that means he kills Shyvana. Not really. Okay, we'll start with this. We'll see what he's up to. If he has a Wounded White Flame, then it goes to 5, which is not cool. But you know what? It's still probably worth pulling him with the Boxtopus to get Chip in. I think it is.
I should have stayed home, pal.
Right, we're still hitting him for 5 here. It's gonna be a hard match to win, honestly. I'm okay. I'm already happy with how the deck has performed. Got 2 wins with it. Feels good. So he obviously has another dragon.
If they're out there, I'll spot them.
Guess the question is, does he have any buffs to go with that dragon? Should pull the 2-3. Yep. And I will... Yeah. Oh, he has no buffs. He has no buffs. That's a tell. Oh, maybe he does. He has no buffs. He has no buffs. He's trying to bluff me, but he can't bluff me.
Nothing but the stink of blood and sweat.
Definitely just open attacking with all of these unless I draw something good. Nothing good.
On the trigger.
I'll keep that back so it doesn't give him a free Fury proc. He definitely had no buffs last turn, otherwise he would have attacked with that White Flame, no problem. Wow, he has no buffs. This is a Screeching Dragon. A Shyvana. Okay.
Burn in me.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Alright. We are wide and out of cards. So I don't know what we're going to do here. Ooh, that's a pretty good top deck. This guy is going to make everything better. Not sure we're going to get there. You know, be honest. It's not really not looking too great. Do I want an additional card? I don't think I do. I think I just want to threaten his White Flame. And then I'm going to play down my Avros and Big Boy. I just want to stay as wide as possible. Oh my god, I killed it. So he still has no combat. Trendemir! We're going to get there. We're going to get there.
Shroud
I
the
would say
world
this is
in
why I
wings.
run one copy of Trendemir, but honestly I run one copy of Trendemir
Shape
because
the skies
I don't
and
even think I have
mold
6
the
champions
earth.
in these regions yet. But Trendemir is going to do it. He's going to do it big. I think we're looking pretty good. And alright.
Strike at their throat.
It is very weird. I mean, it's not like he can afford to rally now, so I don't know why he would do that. What do we got? Oh, that is good. Is that worth playing, though? Or is it better to just attack? Might be better to attack. Because if I play this, it gives him the opportunity to develop a dragon. Probably an Aesol, honestly. No, he can't develop Aesol. He can develop Eclipse Dragon, though. Plays Eclipse Dragon, that's 5. He still has tons of mana. I mean, honestly, probably just kill one of these. Kill one of these Chiquita bananas. Let Shyvana level. And then on the next swing, my Trendemir might be able to get me there. I can also play Trendemir defensively next turn.
Shroud
Oh my
the
gosh.
world in
Poor guy.
wings.
In range.
Do I swing with everything? I think I keep this guy back. So he's going to most likely block here or here, doesn't matter. Probably go block here, and then just chump block my 5 guy. But if I play this,
Ready?
you know what? If
Aim.
he blocks this instead, I think I'm okay with that.
I smell fear.
Alright, so he's not. Does he have Judgment for real? Did I just play into a Judgment? I did just play into a Judgment. That's okay. Damn. That sucks. I might be dead.
None like me.
Alert the village!
Alrighty. Well, that's not good. Oh well. Can't be too upset about that. Like, I'm assuming he only runs one copy of Judgment. I can't really play around it too hard, especially when I'm in the position I'm in where I need to really just force him down. He wins late game every time. Aesol, damn.
The heavens diminish without my attention.
Still have Trendemir.
Majesty.
Wonder if he's gonna pass. I think it's wrong for him to pass, honestly. I 100% block with Trendemir. Okay.
You'll need more than that.
Alright, well, his Aesol levels, I can't really stop him. I do have Trendemir leveled, though. So, all of his stuff is kind of weak. My Trendemir is going to be hitting for 5 over the Shyvana. Assuming this hits, that's 6. So he's kind of at 2 health. Alright. I mean, it's pretty unlikely that my Make It Rain hits his face. But I mean, it's not... It's like a 1 in 3, right? Something like that. I can get there. Give me a Fury. Oh my god, give me Trendemir's Battle Fury. Give me Battle Fury. Come on, game.
I do love
The
an
Braum
audience.
spell. I can't really play this unless he attacks me. So I just gotta
This'll
do
be a
this.
slaughter.
Just gotta attack. I don't know. There's not much else I can do. Maybe he'll take a bad block. Go to 1. Yeah, I didn't think he would. That means on the backswing I'm taking 16 on the backswing. That game. Alright, GG opponent. Not bad. We almost got there. I mean, honestly, if he didn't have that judgment,
You have
like,
bested me
definitely would have won
this
that game.
time.
Good on him. Like, he held his mana up properly to Judgment. I was never going to play around Judgment there anyways, so it really doesn't matter. I had to just push for the win. Braum MF felt pretty good. I'll probably upgrade these 2 decks. Let's check out the Lucian. What is it? Lucian Zed Garen? The Ultimate Trio. I think this deck might be okay, too. Let's give it a whirl. Silver really hasn't been feeling that difficult. I really do think I hit the nail on the head saying bronze is going to be like the hardest challenge until probably plat. Who knows? Maybe I'm just having a good day, feeling good. I haven't really gotten anywhere, to be honest, to be fair. But I do think that a lot of these games, like with a properly tuned deck, are just super winnable. So he's playing Zombie Anivia. Definitely keep Sergeant. Okay, this is not too bad. Not ideal, but just not too bad. Zed would be great. I'm attacking on 3. If I can get Zed, I can probably just close this game out super fast. Sharp sights are great. They're going to help me really get in. Purify is probably not useful. I'm not going to play the duo out because it just gets wrecked by Vile Feast. Instead, I'll just play the Sergeant. Maybe we'll just have Sergeant get us there the whole way.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
Is this worth silencing? What does he run in this deck?
We march!
Nah, it's not. I'd rather save mana. He's going to try to Avalanche, maybe. And then I can at least protect it with a Sharp Sight. There's my Zed. There's my Zed. I am very happy to see that. Does he have Vengeance?
Without a sound.
Well, honestly, I can't really play around Vengeance. I don't have Deny. Maybe I should have just crafted Deny. Nah, I don't really want to play Ionia. Like, Ionia is super strong, and I'm sure I could make, like, amazing Ionia decks if I wanted to craft some cards and just, like, crush it, but it's, like, the most OP region at the moment. Grasp of the Undying. That's not going to cut it. Is he going to Withering or Vile Feast? Yep. And I'm going to have to do this. I can't. Alright, well at least Zed stays full health, so that's kind of cool. He really wanted that Zed kill. Now I can open attack. He might have another Grasp, which would seem a bit odd. See what he does. I do have Radiant Strike into Rally, which is going to be amazing. I'm thinking he might try to Avalanche me here, and then might just lose the game on the back of that Avalanche. Let's go for it. We're playing Zed. We go fast here. Although we only have one Rally, so I don't know how fast we're really going. We might have a 3 Sisters. Yeah, that's okay. I still play Radiant Strike because I want to level Zed.
Only the worthy survive.
As long as I level Zed, my next Zed will be stronger.
I am the embrace the shadows.
Okay, that's great. Good work, Zed. Get that beating in. At this point, we know we have no more rallies in our deck. We pretty much drew almost as good as we could have hoped to. I am okay with this. Open attack every time.
Seize control.
If he wants to Vengeance, at least I've summoned my Shadow. This is why we're open attacking. Yeah. It's exactly why we open attacked.
The order.
Darn. I wish we had another combat trick. Blighted Ravine. I mean, that makes this a simple pass, right? We did burn our whole mana pool. Kind of feels bad. Definitely play this out.
Dark beckons.
I'll play both of these out.
The spirit of
Okay,
winter
plays
awakens.
Anivia. I'll play this because I have access to Twin Disciplines by playing that. It's extremely likely that he is going to have some sort of attempted board wipe. I'm going to actually start with a 4 Demacia instead of going for, like, just an open attack lethal. It's unlikely I get an open attack lethal. Yeah, see? I knew he would have something. Which is why we'll try to protect our units. If we can just get one elusive to go off. Grasp number 2? Or a Vengeance, maybe. Maybe that's a Vengeance. Okay. Huge. So the plan here should be actually to go wide. I can't really go super wide now, can I? But I can go Senna.
Sentinels of light don't fear the dark.
I mean, really the plan is simple. Put him at 2 health. He's most likely going to Vengeance here and trade here. That's what I suspect is going to happen. And when he does that, we'll at least hit him for 2. And then we just have to somehow manage to get Shadow Assassin in.
Face me.
Like, he has to block this. He might have a Harsh Winds. Harsh Winds could work. I just think no matter how he does this turn, he's most likely going to take 4 damage. Anivia's Harsh Winds.
Protect this place.
The box, so he's dead. God.
No. Lucian!
Rest in ice.
I'm just having fun today, that's all. Playing these new decks is kind of interesting. Not taking it too serious. I can't believe we got there. That was pretty cool. That was pretty good. What are we doing now? Yeah, we'll just keep going. I mean, that was only the first game we tried this deck out with. I'll definitely work on these archetypes as I collect cards. Like I said, I'm basically done my Heimer, and I think Heimer will be very reliable go-to to climb all the way to Masters with. So at this point, really, what am I going to spend my stuff on? I'll spend my stuff on making these a little bit better. This is already an amazing start. I think I keep all these, especially since I'm attacking on 1 and 3. This is just going to be simply a pass. Like, I'm going to pass 1, pass 2, and then on 3 I'll have... Oh, Twin Disciplines too. It's going to be so hard for this guy to deal with my Zed. Owl. I'm going to take 6 damage, sure. But I will give as good as I get, that's for sure. I wonder if this is the WoW player, Quinn. Oh, a Lucian. Man. That's okay.
I am the blade in the
We'll get you down next turn, Lucian.
Do not deny me.
Like, what could he do to my Zed? Nothing, really. All he can do is just block and hope. Definitely want to play Lucian out.
Push back the darkness.
Now, we are not a blocking deck. We do not block stuff. We take the full 5 and go to 7. Actually, maybe we are a blocking deck now. Did we ever block with Zed? No, we would
Don't
block
duck
with
on
Lucian
my
if we
account.
block. Oh, I could recall him, actually. This might be better. And then that still leaves me mana to protect Zed. Okay, we'll go this route. This is better. I still stand by my stance. We don't block
There's
around
a
here.
chill in the air.
And we're gonna be able to open attack for a ton. Alright, that's fine. I really wish we had more rallies. Maybe I should just craft rallies and play this deck. I don't know if that's kind of a cheesy cop-out or not.
Hello, love.
In the field, you call me commander.
Wow, we know who wears the pants. We know who the pant wearer is. Oh no, he's gonna do stuff. That's whatever. Alright, do stuff. It's fine.
They follow the wrong master.
I'd rather put
Burn away
Lucian
the
second.
shadows.
Or last, I guess. I might just get burned out, honestly. He might get me here. That's interesting. Putting him at 11. Is there any way I can possibly kill him? I could switch this to Zed Shadow. It only puts Lucian at 2. Okay, well.
I am the shadow. Claim what is ours.
Alright, now we have to go into survival mode because we might very well be dead here.
Darkness
Elusive
hides in my
chick.
path.
Not too worried about that, honestly. Single combat. That's amazing. We might get there. I think we're going to get there. We're going to level up Lucian. Right away, first things first, we're leveling up this Lucian. See ya, Senna. It was good knowing you. Gosh darn, man. That's so annoying. Stupid Doom Beast.
You'll pay for this!
You'll pay for
I'll
this.
bring them peace.
I'll bring them peas. I'm probably going to sacrifice Zed to replay Zed here.
They tried to blind me with resplendence, but they could not break me.
Question is, how do I go about this now that he has die? Guess we'll pass and see what he does.
I cannot
So
turn
who's
back.
he want to pull? He wants to pull
I will
that,
be heard.
which means this is the
I
right way
am
to
a
go
true
about this.
master.
I could do this. And we hope. Because this is going to let me rally. Now I rally. And he loses his Diana. And he's got nothing on the board. And we play another Zed. I might be dead though. I don't really know what he's got that burns me for 2. Yep. Got him.
Room for doubt.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Did he die? Okay, he died. Yes. Get killed. Get killed, you. Man, that was close to spicy.
Feel my order.
Wow, we actually might hit Silver 3 with this. Not bad assortment of decks that I threw together. Do I just craft more rallies? I do. I think this is... We'll just do it for fun. We'll craft the cheap ones, though. Where are you at? No, 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 no. How many wildcards do I have? Ah, yeah, why not? I'm really having fun with this deck, actually. I'm having fun with all these decks, but this one seems the easiest to upgrade. We cut that. What else seems kind of meh in this deck? Actually, these Radiant Strikes help. I don't have very good combat tricks. Blinding Assault is actually not bad either. A whole lot of not bad stuff. Maybe Screeching Dragon. Radiant Guardian could be bad, but she's also pretty cool. Yeah, we'll go like this. We'll cut a Screeching Dragon. Alright. The additional rallies, you know, this is two copies of Zed, but all in Zed deck. It's kind of funny. Zed's such a powerful champion. He just gets you there. If you have some protection for him, he just wins you some games. Oh no! He's somewhat of a mirror match. He's attacking on 1 and 3. He's got a huge advantage over us. This is actually maybe a Garen hand. I might want Garen in this matchup. Nah. Okay, this is probably gonna be hard to win. Maybe not. We got Lucius. Got good old Luscious. Oh, we have a good start. Not bad. Not bad. I will trade birds with you. I don't actually have, like, the proper bird protection cards, so I'm always down to trade birds.
Push back the darkness.
I could have alternatively played Blinding Assault to get in for 4 damage.
Hang on, Fuzzball.
Sure, this works for me. If he has a Zed, that was total misplay playing this card. However, I'm not going to complain. I will just kill his Zed. Oh no, he's got Bird. Got Bird. Alright, we'll pass. Let's see what he does with Bird. He's got Bird plus Bird's Friend. This is going to be a ton of damage I'm taking. Maybe I should just sack the Lucian. I have a second Lucian anyways, right? Yeah, I could play her. Okay, we'll play her out.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
This way we can trade into
They'll
this.
never see us coming.
He's most likely going to pull my Lucian, right? He has to pull the Lucian. As much as I say he has to pull the Lucian, I still kind of feel like that's a mistake. Do I protect Lucian? Nah. We're down to trade down the board.
Too damn soon.
Cool.
There's a chill in the air.
There's a chill in the air. Somebody closed the window. Could play Blinding Assault and pull something. Alright, we'll attempt to pull this bird. I really don't want this bird killing my other Lucian. Let's see what he plays, though. Clearly has no champions. There's really no point in rallying, honestly. Or, like, just doing a scout attack. I have no intention of doing anything else. If he goes for a sharp sight... Okay, the +3. Sure. We'll just recall Lucian. Screeching Dragon is a nice draw.
All right, team. Adventure time.
Still go Screeching Dragon. I'll attempt to block Poppy. He might have a card that'll help Poppy kill my Screeching Dragon, but it's okay. Kind of got to get him to use it regardless. So that... I don't know if he's bluffing or not. This could be a sharp sight. Okay, that's not particularly good, so I'm fine with that. All of this stuff is still dead to Lucius. My beautiful, beautiful Lucius. Oh, and his wife makes an appearance!
Nightmares fear.
He is in trouble now. Let's go.
Silent as death.
As much as I would have liked to play Sharp Sight, I'll just pass on it. It's all good. We'll kill Poppy. Now, no matter which one of these dies, we are going to get some serious value. Huge.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
I fear the shrouded path. I fear the shrouded path. A rally, though.
Off we go! Roll down!
Definitely give it to Lucian. This is good. He's only got one card.
This time.
Come on, Rib!
Down from the trees!
They cannot hide.
How dead am I? That only puts me at 2.
Stay back.
Go ahead. Scare me.
Okay, this seems a little scuffed, but I think this is gonna win me the game. I think we got this in the bag now.
No room for doubt.
No room for doubt. I never doubted. Let's go.
You cannot escape.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
This one's trouble.
Alright.
My pockets.
Cythria. Sorry, Cythria, I can't really play you right now. I need to attack. We need to attack with everything. Alright, I might still get rallied out by elusives. You know, that's always a potential. But we might get him. Like, he really has to kill me this turn, otherwise I'm pretty sure I win. Yes. Easy. I say that, but I was sweating the whole time. That was a good game, buddy. Good game, opponent. Nice little fun rally off. Oh no, I didn't quite hit it. Well, let's let it ride. We shall let it ride. I'd like to win this game. It's getting kind of late, and I am hungry. I would like to actually climb a tier without having to resort to my super deck. Zoe. Mono Zoe with P and Z. Maybe this is like a catastrophe deck? I don't really know. I do know one thing. I don't know if I want this hand, so I don't know anything, actually. We'll hold these two. He's likely to have A lot of removal since he's playing P&Z. Which makes Green Glade Duo probably not so reliable. We'll see. Man, this deck is so scuffed. I love it. This Zed deck is so scuffed. Alright, Zoe on 1, to be expected. It's like a thing where if you play Zoe, you will always get her on 1. I don't know why or how, it just seems to be the case. Oh, he played Goat. He played Goat.
Don't get in my way.
This is a huge thing for me. Now I can play Lucian's girlfriend. I guess they're married, right? Are they married? I don't see any wedding rings on them. No, I guess you can't tell through the gloves. Well, at the very least, they're going steady. Hey, buddy. Not sure if he's being BM or he
In the field. You call me
didn't
commander.
realize that I'm about to do this. I shall GG you as well, my friend. Good old tasty marshmallow.
Strike hard, strike true.
Strike hard, strike true. You think you can just kill my Lucian that easy? You're gonna need a thermo beam now. And you can't do that because
This is mercy.
it's a slow speed spell. This is mercy. Oh, I've never noticed that. I never really look at the cards too much. I'm gonna do a lot more of looking at stuff. That's cute. That's the card that stuns everything. What did he go with? He went with lose Zoe. Alright. I'm down. I'm down with him losing Zoe. Double sharp sight. This is wonderful. Oh wait, never mind. I only have one sharp sight. I don't know what's wrong with me. I honestly thought I had a sharp sight in hand. He's in a really precarious position. He's in quite the pickle. Quite the pickle indeed. Okay, the Poon Baboon. I do nothing. Boom Baboon. I sleep. I would rather level up Lucian than Senna, obviously. I only have one Senna. I have two Lucians, and Lucian's effect is just significantly better. Okay, so let's think this through. If I single combat plus this, Lucian will go to 3. At this point, I might as well just do this. Right? Might as well.
You monster!
Now, I definitely play this and take 3.
That's my resting face.
It's a little bit sad that I didn't get my Lucian to level. I could have leveled Lucian with that single combat, but playing with an empty board would have just seemed really dumb. So we'll just have to take it. It is what it is. I mean, realistically, he has 3 cards and a super cool star chart. I don't really count gems as cards, especially since he's not playing Pantheon. Yes! Yes! Gained the vengeance. The vengeance is here. I don't know how he's going to kill Zed. He's going to need 2 cards or a 5-mana Thermo. If he's 5-mana Thermos my Zed, I mean, I'm not too sad about that. However, he is in for a beatdown. Don't know what his deck is. I have no clue. I just know that he's asking for a beating. So I know normally I do like commentary on what my opponent's doing and misplays and all that. I've been trying to do it. It's just kind of weird. I haven't really been facing any decks that I'm super familiar with, so when that's the situation, there's not much I can comment on. I have no idea what he's up to. He is an anomaly to me. No idea what this deck's doing. He might Mystic Shot. I don't see him getting anything useful from that,
Can
at
I
least
paint
not at
you?
burst speed. I wish I had Overwhelm.
Ooh,
Can I
you're
get Overwhelm in
interesting.
these colors? No, I can't. Okay. Wow, you can't block like that, dude. Oh, okay, I was like... Talk about misplace. If you don't block the Senna, you are in trouble, my friend. He's taking 7 here.
Can I paint you?
Alright, he's taken 4. Damn, that number went down quick. He went from dead to 7 to 4. You have to block Senna. Please.
Ooh, you're
Please
interesting.
block Senna. Like, I don't... Okay, this is fine. Those are good blocks. You could even just let the shadow through. I totally respect that. I would probably let the shadow through too. Alright. We're good. Oh my gosh, he's giving me like a mini heart attack not blocking Senna. Maybe he doesn't realize what double attack is. Okay, El Goat. I'm not too concerned with El Goat. I might just die. I mean, I might still get burned out. Oh no. He's gonna put a gem on the snake and kill my Zed or my Chiquita banana here. I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine. Oh no. Oh no, that's scary. That means meteor's coming.
Sunlight guide you.
That
my
always
brethren.
means meteor's coming. So I have this plus sharp sight or palm, depending on how I want to do it. I think I'm pretty good, honestly. I think it might be pretty tough for him to win this. You never know. I'm basically at 0 cards. He's at 4 cards. Like, I am not at 0 cards. I have stuff. No. Damn. That is a cry emote. I am very sad now.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
Darn, that sucks. Man, that feels terrible. Why'd you do this to me, game? Another Poon Baboon. Alright, so he is just as wide as I am. Is he snaking this? Alright, he's a little snake in the grass.
Witness glory.
I don't want to lose this unit. Question is, do I want to palm? I probably do. No, I don't want to palm this. I'll probably just sharp sight it, honestly. It's probably better. No, because if I sharp sight...
My spirit shines.
I want to take as many trades here as I can. I think taking trades is smart. I don't want to lose Green Glade Duo, though. So we definitely start like this. We'll trade here. We'll trade here.
Meet them head on.
And we'll let this be. And then that way we have 3 units. We'll go to a 4th plus this. Do we have 10 next turn? 4 and a 7, 8, 9. I'm 1 off 10. Do I trade Senna then? I mean, at this point, I might as well trade Senna. She's just a liability. Alright.
Sentinels.
So maybe I just play for Demacia. So let's do some stuff here. That's a good card, actually. 9. Yeah, okay. This is how we do it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. My thoughts here are I'm going to play the palm, I'm going to recall the palm, and I'm going to play the palm again. That way we get 2 stunned units. You can only get... I guess you could potentially get Meteor, so maybe I just attack. Yeah, maybe it's wise to just attack then in case he gets a Meteor and I can recall
Bask
Zed.
in her radiant blessing.
Alright, okay. I gotta play around Meteor, so I can't get greedy and double palm him. Or not Meteor. Oh, I'm so dumb. He's only got 4 mana. I need to slow my roll. I was too excited. I still won, though. Yeah! Alright. I got excited. What I actually should have did there, though, is I should have recalled my palm and replayed palm, and then I would have had an additional damage for my elusive chick, and he would have had 1 less blocker. Silver 3, baby. Let's go. Alright, it's outro time. I'm a little bit hungry, want to get something to eat, so I'm going to call the video here. We did only climb 1 tier today. We did spend a lot of time messing around, making a new deck, and just kind of experimenting with some stuff. I think all of the 3 decks that I kind of slapped together with the few cards I had have a lot of potential, and I can definitely climb somewhere in the ladder. I don't know how high they'll get. We're very close to finishing the Heimer list, which will be our trump card for when we get frustrated and stuck. We'll just bust out the Heimer and cruise. Had a lot of fun today. Building the decks was fun. Trying out the new different decks was fun. It was just, I felt really, I don't know, happy is weird. It's a weird way to say it. I had fun. Really enjoyed the climb. Silver seems way less stressful and way easier than bronze. It almost feels like those two should be reversed. I bet you gold is probably going to be similar as well. It's almost like bronze should have been gold or platinum and all those other ones just shift down a rank. Maybe that's just today. Maybe I had, some lucky games and I didn't face the craziest stuff. But yeah, silver seems good. I'm very optimistic with the series. Looking forward to it. I'll be releasing the next episode most likely tomorrow. I just had to film my Callista. I wanted to film a deck tech and gameplay. I don't want to neglect those. A lot of people are interested in that stuff, and I still work on that. But I'll be recording some more Road to Masters tomorrow. I'll think about how I want to improve these decks. Thanks for watching, guys. We're almost at 100 subs. Then I get my custom URL. That's going to be a huge milestone. If you have any decks that you want me to review, please leave a comment below along with the deck code where you're stuck and what issues you're having. That being said, have a wonderful day. T-Dot out.